Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, MJ Real Fit. Okay, so if you can see, I have 12 plaits in my hair. Show you the back. I literally did jumbo 12 plaits. So I normally do them smaller. Normally I do at least 15 to 20. But I have 12 in right now. And so I'm just going to explain to you a little bit of why I'm on this new hair journey. My daughter is 2. So I am 2 years postpartum, and that was in January. I'll insert some pictures, but literally before I got pregnant, I was on a hair care journey. It was going well. I would wear no more than 20 twists in my hair. And like if I needed to go somewhere cute or whatever, I would wear headband wigs, which saves my life every single time. And it was just low manipulation, and my hair flourished, especially after I found out I was pregnant. Once I found out I was pregnant, my hair was like, she was getting up there, girl. She was healthy. And so I have really thin hair. So my main objective is to leave my hair alone so I can grow some density, so my hair can be thicker. I also care about length, but for the most part, the density is what I'm really after, is the thickness of my hair. And so right now I am back to being thin. My hair was shedding really bad. It just did not look good at all. I've been to my dermatologist for my edges. You can see my edges here. I'm being super vulnerable, y'all. You see my edges. And so the first thing we're gonna do after talking to my dermatologist is using minoxidil. So they just said, go get some minoxidil, just put a tiny bit on your edges to see if they will come back in. And they said this could take months, y'all. So they said just put just a very tiny bit, rub it in on your, rub it in on your problem areas. See, and that's all I need. So I just rub that across like that. In high school, I used to wear micros all the time, and then after becoming a soldier in the United States Army, I started wearing super tight buns all the time, just gelling my hair back and putting it in a tight bun. And so as a result of that, this is why my edges look the way they look. So they said get some minoxidil and see if they start coming back in. But yeah, that's a problem. So trying to get that together, and I'll show you how I'm gonna finish off my edges in a minute, because I'm trying not to use harsh edge controls and stuff on my edges too. Like I'm really just trying to leave that area alone. So after I go in with my minoxidil, this is going to be like an everyday routine for me to do. So after going with my minoxidil, I am just going to spritz my hair with the As I Am Rosemary water spray. Let me go ahead and do that. And y'all, this spray bottle is like, ooh, got some power. Look at it licking. I don't want to waste no product, so I'm just gonna go in and put a little bit of that on my hair. Let me see if I can group my little. Okay, see, it's leaking. I think it's a defect in my bottle, to be honest with you, but I don't want to waste any product. So here I am, from scalp all the way to the ends of my hair. And just before I got on camera, I dusted my ends again. I had a trim, so I went to a beautician, and she cut my hair in a bob. And so she gave me a nice little cut. And so it's been what, maybe 3 months now. So I just went in and dusted my ends. And now I'm gonna go in with the Follicle and Strand Moisturizer by Nasara Organics. Y'all, she is a bomb stylist, I think out of Texas. And this is her product, as you can see. It's nice and watery, but it also has like some glycerin in it. That's really good for moisturization. So I'm gonna go in with this moisture. And I promise you, as a female in the military, having these 12 parts, you will never really notice because it's still going to be back in a bun once I finish. So it's still going to look presentable. And then honestly, I might eventually go down to at least maybe 15 to 20. I might put some extra ones in the front of my hair. But by the time I put my scarf on and gel down my edges, you're gonna see like okay, she did that. That's cool. I'm gonna still look presentable for work. Okay, so after I do the moisturizer on my ends, I'm just gonna go in with the Olaplex bonding oil. Just put a little bit on the ends of my hair. Here we go. It smells so good, y'all. Olaplex products smell so good. So just do a little something like that. Go all the way down to the ends of your hair to coat everything. And my hair is reverting back because so on Saturday I blow dried it. I washed it and blow dried it and just put it in these plaits. But as I'm putting product on my hair, you already see my ends and everything is curling up a little bit. All right, so my silk scarf is, or not my silk scarf, my silk band is in the car. So I'm just gonna take a little thin one. I use these for my daughter's hair. I'm just gonna take this and put my hair back. Just like that. And I'll show you the back in a minute once I finish completely. See, look at that. Hold on. Okay. And I have clips too because I'm gonna have to clip my sides because they're so daggone short. So I'm not putting it in a tight bun at all. Show it to you in a minute. My short pieces, I'm going to clip those back. Okay, this one is in, but I'm still going to clip it anyway because during the day it might come loose. Okay, there we go. Let me show you, and this is before I put anything on it to my edges and stuff, so you can just see my hair in a bun. Just a little presentable bun. The struggle, man. When you're trying to be on the right track and grow your hair as a 4C natural, it's a struggle. You can't be a baddie all the time. You gotta sacrifice your hair, the healthiness of your hair. And I don't want to do it by doing a lot of weaves and braids and stuff, and that's great. But I want to learn really how to maintain and know when something is going on with my natural hair versus having other hair in it. Not to say that I won't like improvise every now and then and add some hair to this, or put a wig on, like I said, like if I'm going to church, if I'm going to somewhere nice, out to eat with my family or somewhere, like headband wigs have been saving my life. So I'll throw a headband wig on real quick and I'll leave the house and I look great. Okay, so after I've done that, I put it in the bun. I have my clips on. I'm just gonna go in. You see this? Take a little bit of my Lotta Body Wrap Me Mousse. Just need a tiny bit. I'll put it on these edges. Just put a little bit right there. And I'm gonna show y'all how this gonna look. I'm gonna tie it down. Okay, there we go. A little bit like that. Okay, maybe not a little bit, a whole bunch. But it's healthier than edge control, y'all. Okay, so now that I feel like it's coated a little bit, there you go. You can see it on my scalp. You see how I lay it down my edges just a tiny bit? Yeah, okay. So then I'm gonna still go in with my brush and just do like this. Swoop, 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 swoop. You see the little swoop? I know it don't look clear right now. But once I finish and my hair has molded, I am going to show you a after swoop. You see that? Swoopity swoop on that side. This is really my thin side. Swoopity swoop. Go down here just a tad bit. Here we go. All right. Now, after I went in with my mousse, let me just a couple more squirts. So I'm going to mold this down. I don't know if y'all know anything about mousse. When you go to the hair salon and they're rolling your hair or whatever, it helps to mold your hair down. Let me get these beads, child, back here in the bag. Brush that down. Okay. Alright, so now that I feel like it's secure, everything is secure, I am going to put on my scarf. So I have to buy a new silk scarf, but I'm going to improvise with this one. So I'm just literally going to put this on my head like this. Once I feel like I have it molded on there good or molded down good, let me see. I'm going to tie this around. Tuck this bad boy in like this. Look, 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 look. Tuck her in. How tabs say like so, like that. And I'm just going to mold my hair down and let it dry just like this. And that way I look presentable for work while still protecting my hair. So like I said before, I'll probably will go down to doing a little bit more, maybe just in the front, just doubling these up in my front and leaving the ones in the back. So I at least have what, 12 or 16 braids, 16 big braids or whatnot, and just keeping it like that. But this is how I am molding it down, and I'll be back to show you a picture and how it looks in my car. So I normally take this off right before I get to the gate. Put a little water on my edges with the mold. I normally take this off right before I get to the gate. So I ain't looking crazy. And I'm like, man, why you got that scarf on your head? There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast. And then I'll be back to show you some pictures of the final meltdown.